All right, so that was your roast battles. Now we are going to do the hot seat, and that is where each comic takes a turn sitting in the hot seat, and for 2 minutes they get roasted as many times as possible. And your first comedian in the hot seat, give it up for me, because I'm hosting the show too.
Joe looks like Jesus if he turned wine into bong water. There it is, finally got it.
Joe looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo if Shaggy grew up, started smoking weed, and had to euthanize Scooby-Doo. Like good night forever, bud.
Joe's tried to sleep his way to the top at all of the jobs that he's ever had. It was just a really long, hard journey to learn that he's a bottom.
Joe has umpire body because no one feels safe around him and he just watches all his friends score.
Joe is so broke he only takes psychedelics so he can hallucinate having material possessions.
Joe used to have this real crazy beard, and before he shaved, he looked like he tried out for ISIS but failed the drug test.
The only time he bombs is on stage.
Joe looks like the laziest scientist in a laboratory.
Did you guys hear about that bomb cyclone we had? That was Joe doing a set, and the calm before the storm was the audience.
Your comedy makes me want to deport myself. Someone unplug the speaker. You look like you got a 401 KKK.
You guys, Joe's amazing. He is my mentor. He's taught me everything I know about comedy, which explains why I never get booked anywhere.
Joe, if you're here, who's standing on the corner of the road saying, "Welcome to Posbo"?
We're giving him a lot of shit, but he is a good guy. He's growing out his hair for locks of love. The kid will have a contact high, but...
People say Joe reminds them of Jesus. I just don't see the similarities because I actually believe in Jesus.
All right, everybody, up next in the hot seat, Janelle Chavera. Give it up for her.
Before we start telling, racist jokes, I just want to acknowledge what's in the room. In Trump's America, Janelle's family is under attack. She comes from a long line of migrant workers. She's been making chocolate in Willy Wonka's factory for years, so...
That was a cold seat until Janelle sat in it, and now it's the hot seat.
When Janelle gets up in the morning, she looks like she's an extra that walked off the set of Apocalypto.
Janelle claims she's Mexican, but I'm pretty sure she's just an Eskimo who ate an Eskimo. Janelle isn't fat, she's just allergic to tortillas and too Mexican to quit.
I'm very attracted to Janelle, but what can I say? I just love a mustache.
Janelle is a plumber with the Navy, which makes sense because she looks like Chola Mario.
Janelle is a combination of sugar, spice, and everything.
What can I say about Janelle that I haven't yelled into an ICE hotline?
Janelle looks like she gets stuck under or over Trump's border wall.
She went with her family to the wall, but then they went back because they thought she was the wall.
Janelle only got her license renewed very recently, and it's made stealing cars from Bainbridge Island so much easier.
Janelle looks like Tinkerbell's cousin, Taco Bell.
All right, give it up for Janelle Chavera. All right, up next in the hot seat, give it up for Thomas Friday.
I hate to burst the bubble. All of Thomas's jokes were written by AI. An autistic Indian.
Thomas is the genie that comes out when you rub a moccasin.
Let's just acknowledge it. Thomas Friday is autistic and also Native American, which I think is very cool because every rain dance needs its Rain Man, you know? So.
The most exciting thing about Tommy Friday is his last name, Friday. If his name matched his personality, he would be Tommy Tuesday.
Thomas and his girlfriend really did originally, or excuse me, a few beers. Thomas and his girlfriend recently did paintings of each other, which is really cute date idea. What kind of paint did you use? Colors of the Wind?
Thomas, you look like you're safe where it's, oh, jeez.
When Thomas walks home after doing a comedy set, that's also known as the Trail of Tears.
Thomas claims to, in one of his jokes, to be divorced, but that's just code for when his sex doll popped. I'm just kidding. She didn't pop. She took her own life. It was tragic.
Too many shots to the face.
Thomas' original Native American name is No Eye Contact.
All right, give it up for Thomas Friday. All right, Allison Rose up next in the hot seat. Give it up for Allison Rose for hot seat.
Allison owns a restaurant down the street. It's called Remedy. She was going to name it after herself, but Horse and Cow was already taken.
My tits are bigger than Allison's.
Before we get too crazy, Allison's dad is here, and they have a fantastic relationship. Allison's dad actually promised her that he would not pass away until she made it big as a comedian, which I think is really cool, because I've always wanted to see a guy live to 197 years old.
Allison looks like Lord Farquaad with a thyroid issue.
Allison dresses like she shops at Hot Topic, which would make her their only customer that is AARP eligible.
Allison has a bunch of shitty tattoos. Her body kind of looks like a bathroom stall. She actually has her own phone number tattooed on her ass. For a good time. I'm sorry.
Allison does have a Prince tattoo on her thigh right here. I like what you did with it, especially the purple veins on that Prince tattoo.
Allison's the type of person who, when she was a little girl, she dreamt of growing up to marry a garbage man. Garbage man, everybody. They're stinky.
Allison looks like Dora the Explorer if she was looking for the manager.
Allison doesn't run background checks for her employees, and it shows.
Oh, damn. Allison is such a Jewish alcoholic that she calculated how much she spent on booze every year and how much to open her own bar, and realized by saving $20, she opened her own bar. Allison was just recently in an on-again, off-again relationship, which is perfect for her because that's been her relationship for the last 20 years with all her vibrators. All right, give it up for Allison Rose. All right, up next in the hot seat, Max Wysong.
You whore.
Max Y song should be Max Y comedy. Max is a quarter Japanese, and 100% of that is sumo wrestler.
Max, I don't know what's bigger, your nose, your teeth, or your tits. All I know is your dick's jealous.
Max often wears Hawaiian shirts, which I really like because it complements his pineapple body.
Max looks like what's going to happen to me if my wife ever divorces me.
Max once got so drunk at a party he fell off the roof. And now he doesn't drink because it gives him PTSD. Puffy tits, small dick.
Max looks like every day is Thanksgiving for him.
Max, is it weird when you step on the scale and it says your name?
Max's mustache looks damn.
Fuck your mustache.
Damn. Yeah, fuck your mustache. Max's mustache makes him look like Borat with diabetes. My fries.
Max, what an amazing contrast you've got going on. He's got the mustache of a firefighter, but the build of a man whose diet consists of only gas station food.
You look like Mr. Potato Head's stylist. Okay.
Max is a Trump supporter. I wish they would build a wall around your fridge.
Fuck.
Max,
Me and Max are becoming really good friends. Like, I want to teach him about my family up in Alaska and have him visit, but I'm afraid they'll hunt him for blubber.
Max grew up on Bainbridge Island, and he definitely fits the profile of a guy who would call the police on their black neighbor for checking their mail.
Max.
Black neighbors on Bainbridge.
Max looks like his OnlyFans is 99 cents a month.
Max, thank you for taking time between your first and second dinner to be here.
Max heard there was a roast, and he brought a bag of barbecue sauce with him.
Max looks like he uses ranch as lube. Oh, wow. Somebody do that, huh? Okay. All right, everybody give it up for Max Weissong. All right, your last roast battle hot seat contestant, give it up for Chris Atkinson.
Chris doesn't smoke weed because he's afraid he'll get the munchies and eat the same amount he normally does.
Chris looks like he was conceived in a Little Caesars bathroom and then just kept eating Little Caesars.
Chris looks like he has to sugar the rim of his CPAP machine every night.
You guys, don't be mean. Chris suffers from anxiety and depression, and so would I if I were him.
Chris used to rap when he lived in Detroit. He ate all the miles. Chris looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid that grew up and never ate cabbage.
Chris looks like he stars in Geico commercials.
Chris looks like his favorite food is everything.
Chris looks like Hagrid's gay brother, Had Dick.
This is my impression of the stool. Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
Chris looks like his favorite porn genre is aggressive anal.
Chris just actually landed an Ozempic commercial. I just hope they pay you in Ozempic.
Chris is bisexual, but he's never been with a man. That's like saying he's vegetarian but never ate a vegetable.
Chris labels himself as bi. I think that's pretty close. All that missing is TCH.
Chris is really charitable. When he donates his clothes, the homeless turn him into tents.
Chris has access to a gym at the home office and doesn't use it. Anybody else? Last call? All right, give it up for Chris Atkinson. All right, hold up, comedians. This is the part of the show. This is a surprise. If there is anybody in the audience that wants to come up here and be brave enough to sit in the hot seat and get roasted by all these comedians, now is the time. So if there's any brave audience members that wants to come sit in the hot seat, we're only going to offer this deal one time. One time. Anybody? That guy right there? You right there? You? Yeah, get up here. What's your name? Eric. All right, we got to get to know Eric a little bit before we start roasting him. Eric, are you married or have a girlfriend or a guy? You haven't dated anybody in a decade. Okay, so he's an incel. That's a good start. He's 26, hasn't done anything in a decade, so like since he was 16. So he lost his virginity and just had bad luck ever since. Yeah. What do you do for work? Where are you from originally? Missouri. That makes sense. That checks out. All right, so let's give, what was his name? Eric, with the CH probably. All right, let's give it up for Eric in the hot seat. Let's go, comedians.
Eric joined the Navy from a landlocked state. Also, I recognize the back of your head from Grindr.
I like your glasses. You look like you asked for the Jeffrey Dahmer. Hey, maybe that's why it's been 10 years since you got laid, man. He's like, it's been 10 years since I got laid. It's all covered for the bodies in his freezer.
Eric looks
hey, what's his room smell like?
Eric looks like he masturbates so much he comes blood.
It's just some meat that went bad, Dad.
In 20 years, Eric's going to be the creepy uncle.
You look like your glasses fog up when you're yelling at minorities.
How funny is it that we're all comics, right? We'd all love to be on Netflix, but he'll be the only one on Netflix. Some horrible... All right.
Eric looks like an engineer stuck in a virgin's body.
I saw the mic. I'm a comic. Sorry. Eric, I thought the Columbine shooter killed himself, so how are you here?
Yeah, school shootings have went down 2% since.
Hey, Morgan, if you talked any longer, he'd come his pants, so...
Oh, damn. I think just all the attention, he might fucking spew right here.
I thought the gayest thing about you was you and your three friends, but actually, it's your fucking hokas, dude.
What is Eric's favorite porn genre? Stuck? Cuck. Cuck, for sure. He's the cuck. He's the cuck in every film.
Femboy Hooters.
Nugget porn.
We share that in common, Eric.
Hey, you got to be careful, because this could be the ghost of, Christmas future, if you're not. All right, stop watching what you eat. All right, stay away from seed oils. Take good care of yourself.
I do love a man in uniform. And out of one as well.
All right, last call for Eric. All right, give it up for Eric, everybody.